darling Aquarians. How have you been? This reading is for the last half of 20. Wow. For those of you new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. For those of you who are not new to my channel, welcome back. I am also equally as pleased to have you here. I have meditated and prayed and asked guides for clarification and for good information and messages for you. I always shuffle a little more on camera just to pick up the energy of those who need me to pick up your energy for this reading. Remember, these are general readings and can't possibly cover everyone's story. Oh, I wish they could, but they can't. Also, those of you new to the channel, I'm guided by Spirit to do this last little shuffly thingamabob with my eyes closed. Normally nothing falls. Nothing did. Sometimes something does. Get on with your reading. Well, the Five of Wands, so some conflict. Possible, what do you call it? Oh, why did the word escape me? It's a regular word, not conflict. Oh, come on, brain. Well, the message I'm getting is there's been some conflict. So, Temperance reversed is a kind of refusal to steal your life, to keep blending. I feel that maybe this conflict has something to do with this feeling as though you just want to stop trying to make everything come together. Competition, that's the word. Thank you, Spirit. Perhaps some competition. We do have a young person bringing in some beautiful message of passion, of some new beautiful idea, perhaps. Now, the Page of Wands always to me says, you know, he likes to yell out what's going on, like, hear ye, right? Like the newsboy on the street corner in the old days. Come and get it, you know. This is what's happening. So there's some information. But you know, this could be you in a new kind of opening of passion, a new kind of youthful energy towards some idea. Now we have the Knight of Wands. So not only do you have a young person bringing in this new passion, but you also have an older person bringing in an offering of passion or idea, or something that will help your life grow in a positive way. Now, after this conflict and this difficulty here of the blending of things of your life, this kind of feeling of hopelessness, like, why should I just keep going, keep blending, keep trying to get these things even in life? Well, this is just a momentary thing. You have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is overflowing with love and intuition and all beautiful things. So after this conflict, either you or a young person comes in to tell you about this offering, this beautiful new chance at life, at opening up your intuition and your heart chakra. But you are not sure that you're ready for love. You're just not sure. You're not sure if you can do it. If you've had troubles in the past. Maybe you've been married a couple times, you've lived with a couple different men, you've had relationships, or women, you've had relationships that haven't worked out. And even though there is this Two of Cups here, she's looking at it and she's thinking, yeah, I don't know. Just don't know about that yet. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, for some reason, because of this conflict or competition, it has started the wheel moving towards this new growth. See how this wand right here, and it's in his hand, and it's in his hand. So you definitely have this new passion, new growth to perhaps a business enterprise. But there is definitely growth and movement in a positive direction there. The Knight of Pentacles reverse comes in, connecting the Temperance and this Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Pentacles always is bringing in real world stuff, offers of real world stuff. You know, he's offering you a new job. He's offering you a way to become financially independent in some other way. Perhaps he is bringing in, you know, it could be a new car, could be anything. Real world. But it looks as though he's either very slow moving or it's not something that you wanted. Because he's reversed and he's hooked to this Knight of Wands and to Temperance. So, and with this Five of Cups, I just feel like you're still unsure of this growth, and this Ace of Cups, that you have a lot of doubts. Three of Pentacles. You've been working hard on something in the real world. So far you've been keeping it to yourself, but you're just about ready to show it to others. Just about ready to be strong enough for a critique from others. I feel that with this Temperance card reversed and the Five of Wands, that you've had, you know, difficulties getting along with certain people. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, that's a beautiful card. So it's entirely possible that after you think about this, that you'll decide you want this Ten of Cups. But you want the love. Maybe you want the love more than you want the money. For some of you. Now we see why that Five of Cups came up, and why this feeling of competition or unhappiness, not competition, I already said that, conflict, and with that Temperance reversed, this is why. This is your broken heart. These are words and thoughts that someone has put in your heart to make you feel very unworthy. The message I'm getting for some of you is that this has a lot to do with a work situation. This is why this Knight of Pentacles is reversed. Someone has definitely hurt your feelings. Even though the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, you may not really realize that. You're kind of at the verge, at the edge, at the very beginnings of feeling some positive movement in your life. The shadow side, or the devil, number 18. I feel that you are struggling with things that bind you to your shadow side, to your worry, to your anxiety. Perhaps there's an addiction of some kind that you're trying to overcome. Now, when I say addiction, I don't mean necessarily you're a meth head or a heroin addict or an alcoholic or anything like that. You can be addicted to anything. You can be addicted to closing off your heart. You can be addicted to codependency. You can be kind of addicted to lack. The message I'm getting is that you are so used to having not much love in your life and not much money in your life and things just not going in your favor. Now, this is just for some of you. Remember, this can't possibly cover everyone. I feel very specific message right now that you really need to hang on, because the universe is turning in your favor. You have these beautiful things coming in, new ideas, new offering of the awakening of your life force in these wands cards. Now, Aquarius, there's the sword. I was going to say I haven't seen any swords. Three of Swords is the only air sign I see so far. And I really feel that between this Three of Swords and this shadow side card, everything else is between that. You're trying to work through a broken heart and some kind of addiction, whatever that is. Bottom of the deck, Four Cups. Just not ready to take this offering. Just emotionally, you're not there yet. See the body language? He's not ready. He's folded up. He's covering his chakras. He's keeping everything in. And she's just waiting there with this cup. Notice all the waterfall, water everywhere, representing emotion and intuition and loving things. But because of this card, this one little card, you just aren't ready to open up yet. I feel that you want to. You want this of cups. Perhaps at one time you had this of cups and you no longer have it. You're thinking about this of cups. Maybe some of you are addicted to thinking about what you used to have and are having a hard time moving forward. Very hard time moving forward in the real world. Let's see if we can get some more clarity on this reading. Get some of these cards hooked together. Now there are messages here that only you will know why some of these cards are hooked together. It may not be the reason or the message that I'm getting, because there are lots of you that are going to be watching this. But I do give you all the messages that spirit guides give me. Very rarely do I hold anything back. Okay? And I do open eyes as soon as I'm done with this. Okay, another cups. So this of cups has everything to do with this competition, this conflict, and this feeling like you just are weary. Queen of Cups, reversed. She's unsure. She's unhappy. I feel that if this is not you, someone is just not ready to be accepting these things coming in, this information, this new youthful exuberance, this offering that's coming in. If this Queen of Cups is you, you're not ready. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, she's not ready. She just cannot see those good things coming in. Eight of Cups, still seeking. Still seeking. Even though this Ace of Cups has come up here, the Five of Cups is next to it, so you're not even sure if you're ready to go down this path of love, because you're searching and searching. Now the Hermit card says that either now or in the near future, you're on your own. You've been studying spirit perhaps on your own. You've gone into a solitary time to figure things out. Well, you've needed to because you have a lot going on. Wheels turning, it's turning in your favor, but you're having a tough time seeing that. You're having a tough time seeing this new spark of life. You need to go into hermit mode to figure these things out. The Chariot is a kind of refusal to move forward. I'm feeling you're having a very difficult time with that. Judgment. Judgment card is telling you you've got to stop what you're doing. Just like put on the brakes. Take a look at your past choices and really do a serious judgment call on yourself. This is a time of reawakening. It's time for your spiritual journey to take a huge leap. You know, if you're here watching a tarot reading, then you are probably seeking more. You know, you have interest in spirit. This is a call to a true spiritual journey. This is a call to clean up your karma, to realize what you have done, to make amends if need be to people in your past. You are your judge in this. It is time for your awakening. And hooked right here under the Hermit card, I'm telling you, the best way for a spiritual awakening is to spend some time alone with spirit. Ten of Pentacles reversed. You may be turning your back on some money. Maybe you have spent your money, or you just don't have interest right now in the material world. For some of you, I'm feeling you have, this is for very few of you, but I'm getting the message gambling. Someone has gambled away a lot of money, and it has caused a lot of problems. Problems in a relationship, problems in your family, problems, just personal problems. Now, that's not for all of you. For others of you, it's a feeling that you just can't seem to obtain abundance. You don't seem to be able to take your destiny in your hands. You've got to go in the hermit mode to figure that out. Perhaps you have turned away, or you have spent too much money. You've turned away from the real world in a way. It's time for your judgment call. It's time for your spiritual awakening, your search. Maybe what you're searching for is your intuition, a growth in your intuition, a growth in spirit. Perhaps that's why the Queen of Cups is not ready for love, not ready for this Ace of Cups. You may have an ace come in to your life, but if you're not ready for it, that's okay. There's not something wrong with that. If you're still searching, that's okay. Searching is important. 9 of Cups, not getting your wish. It's on the 3 of Swords and the Wheel and the 3 of Pentacles. I'm just feeling like some of you are really feeling kind of lost. Feeling like you just can't seem to get a grip on things. You need to spend some time alone to sort things out. You need to meditate. You need to go within. You need to tap into the energy and the knowledge and the wisdom and the eternal life of your own soul. Queen of Pentacles is reversed. We have 2 upset queens here, and in the beginning we had some competition. For some of you, this happy home fell apart because of competition over another man or a woman, which has caused you to seek. It's torn you down. It's caused you to question everything. It caused you not to be ready for love. Of course you're not. You're still hurting. You can't go into a new love with all this pain and baggage. These 2 cards are very important here. This Judgment card and the Hermit card. This is what you need. This is why you need it. Because you cannot seem to get a grip on your future. You can't seem to move ahead. You don't have a handle on your finances. This seeking is so important for you. 2 of Pentacles reversed. You're having a tough time, friend. A tough time keeping all the balls in the air, right? You're having a tough time keeping things on an even keel. Maybe you're having a tough time paying the bills. Maybe you're having a tough time dealing with your friends. But all these things happen for a reason. The message I'm getting is anything that has harmed you, it's time to let it go. Seek solitude. Cast judgment on yourself. Because in reality, you can cast judgment on others, but it's not our place to do that. Certainly allowed to have whatever feelings you have about others. If they've hurt you, you might not really like them very much. Maybe never again. But that doesn't mean at some point you cannot forgive them. It doesn't mean you forget what they've done. It doesn't mean they forget what you've done. But forgiveness is paramount in our spiritual journey, in our growth, in our development, in our raising of our own frequency. So, Aquarian friends, those of you who are having these difficulties, just keep searching. Everything will be fine. The wheel is turning in your favor. There are just a few steps you have to make, and that is to get in touch with your soul. Get in touch with your soul. And here we have the Ten of Cups, this marvelous home life, but it was very upsetting. There was competition. You kind of gave up. Someone gave up. And then here's your search. And your search is not on a monetary path. Your search is on a spiritual path. You haven't gotten your wish, but you will. You will. You just need to take these steps I've suggested for those few of you who are relating to this reading. Well, Aquarians, I just love all of you so much, and I know there are those about you out there saying, "Oh, that's a bunch of malarkey. You know, she doesn't even know me." But I truly love every living thing. We share a planet, and we are all connected. And your troubles are my troubles. Your connection to spirit is my connection to spirit. See, because we are all connected to the divine soul. Everyone is a spiritual being in this funny naked monkey body that we have here in our human experience. So chin up, darlings. Chin up. You will find what you're searching for once you go within and once you sit back and make these judgment calls, because when you do that, that will change your course, your future for the better. When you step back and become honest with yourself. So blessed be, darlings. I hope that this guides you in some positive, gentle way to go within. Things will turn around for you. Those of you who are unhappy, who are having these difficulties right now, things will turn around. They always do. So for now, this is Avita Zora with all the love and warmth in the heart for you, signing off for now.